Welcome back to the Ryoko Show. This morning, I had a wonderful conversation with my friend about me being under the weather for a long time. And out of that conversation, something inspiring came out. So I decided to change the topic and want to share a very important lesson that I learned from my cold. So at the beginning of October, I came down with the cold, and then initially I was in bed for like maybe 10 days. I was really feeling sick and I couldn't do any of the action plans that I had planned for October. And then I was hoping to get better to like move toward my goals. But I couldn't do that because this cold, like 10 days in bed. And after that, I couldn't really shake it off. Like I was feeling okay, but not completely okay to go out and then like go to networking events, and none of the action plans that I prepared for October, I could do it. This was the topic of the conversation with my friend. And then she told me that because she knows that I'm a recovering perfectionist and I always want to take action, then I want to do everything I plan. Part of me, I still feel like when I don't perform or when I don't produce result, I feel bad. If any of you are recovering perfectionists or juggling multiple things and check off the list, to-do list and all that, the message from my cold, because I was so tired of not being able to tackle all the actions that I wanted to take, I asked my cold, like, why are you still here? And I want you to go. I really want to be healthy, and then I want to go on with my life. And I sat there quietly and I heard the voice saying, you don't appreciate yourself enough, and slow down. That's what I heard. So the way I interpreted that message is I still have that old belief that when I don't complete my task, when I don't take actions, and when I don't do the things that my mind tells me that I should do, I feel guilty. I feel bad that it's almost like I'm wasting my time, you know? But actually, I am not wasting time. And like I've been sharing through past episodes that in order for us to build a life we want, our foundation is very important. And over the time, through my personal transformation, I learned that that foundation, just like when you build a house, you need a solid foundation. For us, it's the self-love and it's this acceptance. And also our core belief about ourselves. So even if we make mistakes, even if we don't check off all the to-do list, only because we are here, we are already worthy and we are enough. So 1 month of being under the weather, spending so much time in bed, not checking off any actions that I wanted to do, taught me that it's okay. It's okay not to complete all the tasks. And I also learned that some of the to-do list, some of the things are actually not for me to do. Those things become not that important. And sometimes timing is not right, or it's actually for other people to complete. So I was really, because I was feeling so like weak, and then my energy was not good, I just went down to that rabbit hole, like, oh my God, like I wasted October, the whole month, and none of the thing that I promised with myself for October, I didn't do. I really started to blame, and I didn't practice E plus R equals O well. In case you don't know what I mean, event is just an event. So me being sick is just an event. And me being sick for a month is also just an event. But how I react to that creates different outcome. So today I was like a victim, because I said, I've been like sick for a month and I don't get better. And my friend was like, you are not fighting for your life, So think about those people who are really like struggling and fighting for their life. And also maybe you are sick, but you have bed where you can rest and you can walk now. So as I was complaining and then listening to my friend's advice, I realized that, this month, maybe I really needed to embody this idea of me just existing is already enough, that I am already enough, I am worthy. So my call taught me that, because I got that message that you don't appreciate yourself enough. So as I was talking to my friend and like telling her that I am really tired of being sick and not being able to take action, I feel like I'm not moving forward, I realized that I still have this old belief that if I don't perform, I am not good enough, which is not true. So this was a teaching from my code that I don't need to perform. I don't need to produce to feel enough and to be worthy. We are always chasing, do the to-do list and check things off, and we are juggling multiple things. So I just wanted to share this message with you that if you are feeling like you are not doing the things that you should, and if you feel like you are falling short, just take a moment and really appreciate yourself without all those external results. Because if you learn to appreciate for who you are truly, then whether you perform or don't perform, it doesn't really matter. And that kind of self-assurance or self-acceptance gives you a strong foundation to build your dream life on. So what I learned from my cold is that sometimes it's okay to slow down, and also my performance truly doesn't define my worthiness and my enoughness. So I really learned the lesson to embody my worthiness and being enough without having these external results. So this was the lesson that I needed to truly embody and learn so that I can be the example, because I want to walk my talk. And of course, this idea that, yes, we need to accept for who we are. We need to appreciate ourselves. But if I don't do it, then I cannot be the example of the person living that way. So maybe this 1 month of cold taught me that although I didn't do any of the action plans for October, I am still here and I am enough and I'm worthy, and there is always time to go back and move forward, move toward what I want in my life. Another thing that I think I learned is I really want to take more time in the morning to appreciate my health, and then giving thanks to all parts of my body that supports me. And so I realized how important health is. Our worthiness, our enoughness do not have anything to do with checking off the to-do list or external accomplishment, how much money you have in your bank account, how many friends you have, how big of a house you have. First, the most important thing is to have this unconditional self-love and appreciation of our existence. And with all the parts that we don't like, or all the past mistakes, everything we embrace and just appreciate the fact that we exist without any accomplishments. So that is the message that I needed to share for the 70th episode. So take a moment in the morning or at night and really appreciate yourself, because I know that everybody is doing their best. So you are doing your best. with or without your performance, results, whatever you are trying to achieve, you are already worthy and you are enough. I am recovering and I'll come back with higher and more powerful energy to bring my show to you. Thank you so much and see you next time.